Thanks for joining me, man. Thank you for joining me. I'm fired up. Just got out of work. We're going to make a video. I'm going to show you some comics, and you just got to kick back and relax. I did finish the comic room, my little project, right? Let me show you. Let me turn the camera around. See? Look at this. You come walking into the Hawk's Nest. You ring the bell. You're like, ding dong, I'm here. Hey, yo, I keep hearing a bell. What's going on? And then this is the wall. You see this blue board right here? Bop, bop, bop. I put up about, it's about 18 feet long. And it goes down the length of the garage, the Hawk's Nest, I should say, the Hawk's Nest. And it goes down all the way to the end. Yeah. There's the Shadow War t-shirt, Higgy Pop Comics. Oh, yeah. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. And there's Hawkman. Hey, Hawkman, how you doing? Weirdo. Yeah, man. I'm quite the handyman, I gotta say. Yes, indeed. This stuff was passed down from my dad, Papa Higgs knowledge, all down to me. You know, what? All self-taught, my dad, you know. He told me, I remember he told me, he says, screws are meant to be hammered in with a hammer. And you use the screwdriver just to take the screws out. I mean, great. I never knew that. I mean, geez. I'm glad he told me. And my dad also told me, he said, son, sit down. I need to tell you something. I said, oh, sure. He goes, you do not need a parachute to go skydiving. I said, you don't? He goes, no. You only need a parachute if you want to go skydiving again. I said, genius, Dad. All right, guys, listen. I went to Second Alarm Comics. I was like, guys, relax. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to go out and meet Big Steve and Big John. They called me. They said, we're going down Sunday, Jim. We're going to Second Alarm. I said, Second Alarm Charm. I said, I can't make it. I was with Mama Higgs. So I was hanging out with Mama Higgs. Went to church. Then we hung out, you know, played some handball. We did some shadow boxing. And then we went out to dinner. I took her out to dinner, her and Tanya the Titan. Let me show you what I got. Look at this. Tanya the Titan bought me this. This is all I need. This is all I need and this. These are the two things all I need in life. This and this right here. So, all right. That's all I wanted to show you. See you guys later. So we went out to dinner. Yeah, we're sitting there. You know, my mom gets the same thing to eat all the time. So all we're doing, I sit down. There's no one in the restaurant. Waiting. And it occurred to me, if you're waiting for a waiter, doesn't that make you the waiter? I figured. Anyways, finally got it done. Boom, bang, boom. And I couldn't meet Big John and Big Steve. Some other time. But I did go to Second Alarm, and I got this. Turn off the lights. Boom. Guys, I hope you have a great upcoming week. Guys, please comment. You know what we're going to do today? We're going to play the Unknown Comic. All right? Okay, let's play Unknown Comic. Here we go. Here are the rules. Guess what comic? There is a comic behind here. And I drew a little face. If you remember, back in the day, there was a show, and it was called, what was it called? I forgot. I can't, it's not coming to me. But they had Mean Gene the Dancing Machine. They also had the Unknown Comic on there, right? The Gong Show. Boom! And so we're playing the Unknown Comic. You got to guess the comic that's underneath there. I will give you some guesses. This came out in January of '76. We were all picking up sticks. And the cover's by Dick Giordano. He did a lot of the cover. If you watch my channel, if you're a pal, you know this is one of my favorite series, and it is from DC Comics, okay? And it's a first appearance of a villain, okay? Let's just start with that. 76, first appearance of a villain, DC Comics. Boom. Brain. Big old brain on Brad. Yeah, man. You know, the 70s, Gong Show, everything. You know, my dad was like, he wasn't even a baby boomer. He was older. He was before baby boomers. He was like, before whatever those are. I'm a Gen Xer, they say, Gen Xer. And, you know, baby boomers, they get very sensitive if you question their manhood. And they're like, well, back in my day. Like, remember last video I said about when growing up we had to read maps? It's no big deal. We just read maps. It's not like I'm Ponce de Leon. All I did was read a map. Doesn't make me any better than you young kids out there. Captain Marvel, boom! Oh, yeah, look at this. This cover is by Gil Kane, and the art inside is by Gil Kane. So the art inside is by Gil Kane, and you know what? What generation does Forrest Gump belong to? He belongs to Gen A. Gen A. Gen A taught me how to read. I taught her how to dangle. No, so yeah, my old man, he taught me a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is useless. He had a lot of crazy sayings that stuck into my little brain. This came out in December of '69. My dad did rip out my spine because I bought a Conan comic, Conan issue number 2, and he found out how much I spent on it. He pulled out my spine and combed his hair with it. Yeah. You know, my dad used to, all the little sayings. He's like, yo, listen. He goes, don't step on that crack. I'm like, all right, Dad, I know. I'll break my mom's back. He goes, no. Don't step on that crack because you'll give your grandmother cancer. I said, whoa, Dad. Wow. He goes, he's like, listen, don't stare at that TV too close. I said, why? I'm going to go blind. He goes, no, you're going to give the dog syphilis. I said, I don't think that's quite right, Father. Yeah. He goes, finish your dinner. I said, I know, Dad. Because there's kids in China starving. He goes, no, because I'll kill you. I said, I'll eat it. Yum, yum, yum. So, Enemy Mine was a great movie. Remember Enemy Mine? I was going to watch it again. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. Had Louis Gossett Jr. in it. Remember Louis Gossett Jr.? He used to use the alien. And he was going, Davich. He was rolling his R's a lot. Yes. And this one's called Mad Master of the Mystery Maze. All the art inside is by Gil Kane. And, yeah. Yep. Awesome. Then I picked up this. I'm just checking things off my list that I needed, baby. Jungle Action, issue number 12. I didn't have it, now I do. November of '74. Close the door. Yeah. Back in the day, comics were great. Not everything was great. Remember waterbeds? What kind of satanic lunatic invented the waterbed? Oh my God. It's probably some Navy SEAL. He's probably a drill sergeant for the Navy SEALs. Some lunatic. Waterbeds were terrible. I remember my sister had a waterbed when she got married and moved out. I was like, what the heck is this? And she was all proud of it. Yeah, it's a waterbed. I was like, whoa. Okay, Rich Buckler on the cover. Look at that. He's fighting the wolves. Look at him. He's a wolf beater. Good old Black Panther. The pencils inside are by Billy Graham. And Klaus Janson does the inks. It says, Devil Wolves from Chilling Mist. Nice. And did you ever, Hawk Dog would never attack a Black Panther like this. He's very chill. But did you ever wonder what your dog, what name he gave you? I'm always like, Hawk Dog. And he looks at me. He's probably like, yes, jerk. Yes, moron. I will go for a walk. No, he's probably like, you are a cool dude. I'm like, my dog loves me. He loves me, all right? So I got this. Scratch it off the list. And I was able to scratch another off the list. You guys want another clue? All right. Let's see. This comic is the first appearance of a villain, and the villain is a female. Think about it. All right. I picked up Chamber of Darkness, issue number 5. This series went from issue 1 to 8. And I got my wheels turning because I saw Damien show this on one of the channels, and he showed issue number 4, which was like the first trial run of a Conan story with a Conan type character. I brought it out. I took it out of the drawer. I want to show you guys in case you never saw it. This came out in June of '70. And yeah, this is issue number 5. And look at that. It's creepy. And fear. Okay. Tales to blast your brain. No, no. He's after me. Stalking me. And there's no escape. And fear shall follow. Yeah. Listen. If a vampire bites a zombie, does the zombie turn into a vampire? Or does the vampire turn into a zombie? We need to do research. We should know this stuff. And Jack Kirby, the first story is written and drawn by Jack Kirby, and it's fun. The second story is The Music from Beyond, and it's an H.P. Lovecraft story that was adapted to this comic. And it's fun. It's fun, man. And I also brought up, because I got issue number 1 a couple weeks ago. October 67. And this is issue number 4, okay? This, I remember I ordered this on eBay. And it's in a condition of whoa minus, because this one's a little pricey. Like I said, because of the Conan type of story. And it's got Barry Windsor Smith cut his teeth trying to do, this came out in April 70, issue number 4, all right? Let me show you what the story is. And, you know, there's a line down the middle. Someone probably folded it up, put it in their back pocket, and it's like, Vaya con Dios! And boom. It's like the second story in here. Let's see. A world who own the world. Let's see. Barry Windsor Smith's story, where are you? Sword and the Sorcerers, okay? And I think it starts off like there's this writer, and he's writing a story about barbarians and wizards, and then we go into this story. As you can see, he has the early on Marvel Comics Conan helmet, just like Conan does. Barry Windsor Smith getting it done, and Roy Thomas and Stan Lee doing the writing. And this almost looks like the from Conan, the cover, issue number 4, the picture of that of the guy's face on the cover. I see resemblances. Yes. I'm a baby boomer. Get off my lawn, man. We went to the moon. All right. Yeah, we went to the moon. You think that thing that they flew up in went to the moon? Come on. I mean, that thing. Did you ever see pictures of that spacecraft? It looks like a meth head's tree fort. It's got duct tape and aluminum foil. But, yes, sir, if you say so. We played golf on the moon. So, this was very cool. And being a Conan fan, I had to get Chamber of Darkness issue number 4. Just because you got it, man. You got it. Guys, how was your weekend? Mine was mez, I must say. And, see? It's got the Barry Windsor Smith Conan style. So that's, boom. Now, I picked up some stuff. Let's see. Captain America! I got a bunch of Captain Americas from Second Alarm. All right. As you can see, Abe Lincoln statue came alive and is attacking Steve Rogers. But it turns out it's Animus. He's fighting Animus. Yes, indeed. My dad also told me, he said, if someone tells you they're a pathological liar, don't believe them. Which makes a lot of sense. My dad had a lot of common sense. Not a lot of fashion sense. I mean, he wore some cut-off jeans with the pockets hanging off the bottom. I was like, a little high there, father. And I got 2 copies of this. I don't know why I bought this, but I did at Second Alarm. And I picked up I'm beefing up my Captain America run. Issue number 228. Captured by the Constrictor. The Constrictor's so cool looking. Look at him. December of 78. Captain America was closing the gate. And the serpent lurks below. The pencils inside are by Sal Buscema. Yes. The cover's by Ron Wilson. Look at that sucker. That's how you draw a villain. Right there. And Captain America is running for president. Issue number 250. Captain America for president. October of 1980, dude looks like a lady. Ow! Get down! Get down! Get down! And John Byrne on the cover, and he does all the art inside. It's awesome. Awesome. It's I think this is the one where yeah, he's running for president. So I didn't read this yet. There's a couple here that I did not read yet, but John Byrne crushes it, and I had to get this one. Issue number 259. It had to happen. Cap battles Doc Ock. He battles Doc Ock and kicks the crap out of him. Yes, indeed. And it's awesome because Captain America's on his motorcycle on this one. Awesome. Mike Zeck on the cover. Rite of Passage, and the writer is Jim Shooter and David Michelini. And yeah, Dr. Otto Octavius. He just shows up out of nowhere, and Cap beats the crap out of him, and Doc Ock leaves by crashing through the roof. Yes, but this very comic was featured in the Poltergeist movie. One of the kids they were getting ready to go to bed, and he had this comic book. And I love it. I love it when they show little cameos of comic books in movies. There was a Conan comic shown in the Gremlins movie. It was in his bedroom, laying on his desk. I was like, "That's a Conan comic. I got that one." But he's riding his motorcycle in this. Yeah, man. What do you call a laughing motorcycle? It's called a Yamaha. Listen. I got nothing against people with motorcycles, but they're pretty obnoxious, especially around here. You know, you get these goombas on their motorcycle, and the louder they are, they think, I mean, it's like, yes, I see you. Yes, you're cool. Okay, you're cool. And they're just like, look at me, 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 look. Yes, you're special. And I got Captain America behind bars. You're in trouble. Covers by Al Milgrom. This came out in August of '81. He's not having fun. And he's going against Thumper Morgan and the Deacon. And he's locked up. And they're walking, the jailers walking him down the hallway, and all the inmates are like, "Oh yeah, baby, put him in here, I'll kick his butt." Oh yeah. And Captain America's walking down the hallway. He still has his shield in his hand. They didn't take it from him yet. But then they open up the jail cell, and they're like, "All right, now wait, take your shield." I mean, it's like, all right. This is called Prison Reform. This is like Escape from Alcatraz for Steve Rogers. This is his Tango and Cash. That's me and Metarock, Tango and Cash, yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed. Metarock, my buddy. See? This is Metarock. There you go. Just having a little fun. Just a little fun. Does anyone remember laughter? This is me when you get hit off your feet and you land on your back. You're like, that happens all the time. A lot of times when I was playing football, I'd get hit so hard. All I do is I see sky ground, and I land. I'm like, ah. You know, and people don't understand. We're sacrificing out there, getting hurt. I thought that's sports fans. They used to bother me. A lot of times these sports fans are like, we lost. What's this we stuff? You were watching, you were playing. Yeah, we should have went for the touchdown. Well, we, as in you, were sitting in the bleachers watching. Yeah, this is we. It's like he's playing. I'm sitting out here, I'm bleeding internally, and he's like, we lost. I was like, I lost a pint of blood. I've been peeing blood for about a month. All right. I got one more Captain America, issue number 292. Beware the Black Crow. Boom. This Black Crow character is awesome. This guy, he's he's a Native American. His name is, what's his name? Jesse Black Crow. All right. Pretty fortunate. His name is Black Crow. It's just like, I mean, JFK. I mean, it's crazy how John F. Kennedy, his parents named him after an airport. It's very odd. But Jesse Blackcrow, he's a Native American, and he's very disappointed in America. Just because the oppression, right? I get it, man. Me angry at white man. And he was a construction worker, right? And he got a big construction accident, and he's paralyzed from the waist down. He's in a wheelchair, but he summons the Black Crow god or something, and a lightning bolt strikes, and he flies around like and he's called the Black Crow, and he kicks the crap out of Steve Rogers in this. It's great. Yes, the writer is Jim DeMatteis. An American Christmas, this one's called. Art is by Paul Neary. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Boom! Captain America. That goes out for my man, Dominator. So, last week, my weekly poll, I got Action Comics, all right? I noticed this thing comes out like every week. So, I read it, and Superman's in the Phantom Zone. He's fighting this baddie called Ether. Ether is turning things in the Phantom Zone into solid matter, so that they're becoming real. And they're coming through the Phantom Zone into the real world and hurting people. So Superman's like, I gotta go in there and see what's up. He goes in there, he finds out it's Ether, and now Ether is kicking his crap. Him and Mon-El. He met up with his old buddy Mon-El, and then Ether is kicking his butt, and he's gonna come to Earth and start kicking butt. So Superman's like, oh my god. So Superman tried to escape, and there was a crack in the Phantom Zone, and he was gonna leap through and jump back into Earth, but he thought he was jumping into Earth, but it's not. It's not. He jumped into Krypton, and it was Krypton back in the day when his father was still alive. So we've been through this several times before in Superman's past, where he meets his father. So I think this week's issue, he's gonna meet his Pa. Hi, Pa. So we're gonna go through that. Yep. Yes, indeed. He thinks his father walked on water, but let me tell you, Superman, your father had faults too. He put his pants on one leg at a time, man. Kal-El. Why do they call him a pair of pants when there's just one set of pants? A pair. And I read this. This came out last week. Savage Sword of Conan, all right? And I don't know. It wasn't that great of a strong of a story. Conan is the King Conan, all right? And I don't like the way they draw him. I'll show you. They draw him with a beard, which I like. I like Conan with a beard. But it's weird looking at it because apparently they're going for this whole part on his chin is white, all right? So I didn't know if he just had the handlebar mustache going on. I didn't know if he was Lemmy from Motorhead but it turns out it's just supposed to be a white part of his beard. I didn't like it. You always start off with a map. I told you guys, you young kids don't know how to read maps. Leave that for us adults. And so it's called Conan the Ensorcered, Part 1. Awesome picture in the beginning. And let me show you the artist. The artist for the story was different. It's I don't know. Doesn't matter. But this is what we got. He goes into a cave because there's a witch inside this cave that's been killing all the villagers. So Conan, that's King Conan, he puts a mask over his face so he doesn't breathe in any fumes. And what it does is if you breathe in the fumes, you go mental. You start seeing things. And so he's still seeing things. All these goblins coming out and attacking him. And that's the sorcerer. She's like, yeah, yeah. Right? So let me show you Conan. Okay, so Conan gets her, right? Throws her over his shoulder, and that's him. Look, that's his white beard on the chin. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyways, so he's teamed up with another countryman, like another village, and she controls nature, this witch. So she summons a bunch of these polar bears, and then she's trying to break free, but that doesn't work. Anyways, so this other kingdom brings the witch back to the kingdom, and they're going to burn her at the stake. And Conan's like, why don't you give her a trial? It's only fair. She's only wanted to be left alone in the cave, and everyone kept on going into the cave and bothering her. She was only protecting herself. So they're like, no. They run her through, and they're like, we're just going to burn her. So then Conan, he goes back and saves her eventually, but it goes on and on. It goes on and on. Conan had a spell cast on him by the witch when the witch didn't like him, But I don't know. The story gets continued after this. And then there's a second story, which was a short story about Conan as a young boy. There's some cool pictures in here. There's no getting around it. This is a Jusko picture a very recent one in 2024. So Jusko's still putting out great stuff, man. No getting around that. So this is Conan as a lad. He's in his village, and his father's the blacksmith, and the father's trying to teach him how to be a blacksmith. And Conan, as a young man, he's messing up a little bit. His father tells him, all I want you to do is make a spike, make a nail, and he does. And then there's a big, another neighboring village came over that night, and they're partying. You know how barbarians party, right, Sonia? All right, I know. No more partying for you, though, right? How's therapy going? Good. Tell your mother I said hi. So they get all drunk, this village. And now the villagers are going to attack them when everyone's drunk and asleep. And young Conan takes that nail he made and starts killing people with a nail like a little psycho. Like the guy, like the kid from The Shining. He's nuts. So he's like, thunk, go. So anyways. And there's a lesson to be learned. There's always a lesson. Father and son lesson. Yep. So... Your therapist is good, though? That's great. Just so you know, someone's a therapist out there thinks that everything is your fault. Yep. Someone's therapist out there knows all about you and thinks it's your fault. Just think about that. Yeah, man. Yes. I go see fortune tellers. Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah. That's another crock. Hey, listen. How come none of these fortune tellers ever win the lottery? Tell me that! And let me just show you what I'm going to start reading. This is my plan to read these this week. This is a trade, Batlash, by Sergio Sagonis. All right, I want to read that. And I started this a long time ago. This is Hawk Moon, all right? Jewel in the Skull, Jerry Conway. All right, so Hawk Moon. And this is by First Comics. This is cool, man. I got this a while ago. I probably got this at Harvey's. I'm so wild about Harvey and Harvey's. All right. But the art in here is stellar. And that guy he parts his hair very funny, right in the middle. Weirdo. He probably has sideburns behind his ears. And, but check the art out, man. Come on, dude. Hawk Moon. All right, so I'm going to try reading that. And let me show you, what do you want to look at? See now Halloween's over? Let's look at some fun, cheery books. You can't go wrong with some Supergirl. Boom. The cabinet's right here. Here we go. Let's start with some Supergirl Adventure comic style. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm so wild about Harvey. All right. Let's see. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. All right, so the unknown comic. It is. This villain went on to be, she gave birth to a baby that became part of the Batman family eventually. And this villain, this first appearance of the villain, it also became, a villain against Batman also. Did you know that? All right. And let's see. This villain also happens to know a person by the name of Ben Turner. All right. That's just a clue. All right. We'll get back to it. Think about it. Adventure Comics, issue number 371. Nope, that's not a Supergirl. No, it ain't. Let's look at Supergirls. Because Supergirl makes me happy. Here we go. Adventure Comics, issue number 382. He's like, I can't find the key. Oh, there it is. Oh. Look at that. That's a key. Holy man. This comic is a key. Yep. If you're a teacher, can you give homework to a kid that's homeless? I'm asking for a friend. Superman's like, you can't open my fortress with that key, Supergirl. I've booby-trapped the lock. From now on, this place is off limits to you. Featuring the super team split up. They had a beef. Yes. If you're a vegetarian, can you have a beef? Yeah. How come when you get beat up, shouldn't they call it beat down? Adventure Comics, issue number 384. Your electric date matcher worker, Superman. It picked the perfect boy for me. I'll fly to his world and meet him. Wow, she's desperate. This came out in September of 69. The cover's by Kurt Swan and Murphy Anderson. And she's going to go on a date eventually, you know? And let's see. Supergirl's greatest failure is the second story. And yeah. Yeah, man. I think that guy's name is Volar. I think he... This turns out that guy turns out to be a girl, I think. I think that's what this story was, if I recall. Yes. You know how it is. This was way ahead of its time, you know. I got 2 copies. He's not bi. I'm not bi either. I'm bionical. That's my pronoun, bionical. Adventure Comics, issue number 386. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Polka dots, yeah. The Beast That Loves Supergirl. Me love Supergirl. Me want to hug and squeeze and kiss. Adventure Comics, issue number 387. All Dogs Go to Heaven. December of 69. Let's see. What's going on here? You can't return me to prison, Supergirl. My super nephew flew me beyond the U.S. territorial limit. I'm free now. Go away, bad lady. Uncle Lex, good man. Me vocabulary, not well. This is Lex Luthor's outlaw nephew. And his language is not too good. Yep. Leo Dorfman wrote that story. And yeah. The first story is The Wolf Girl of Stanhope. And let's see. Look at this guy. Adventure Comics, issue number 388. She's going on a date. He's like, yes. Remember back in the day, all the guys had to spray for their breath. They're like, it's like, my breath smells like I ate a turd. Linda Danvers. Linda. And, oh, yes. Supergirl, why are you turning me to stone? He's getting stoned. Insane in the Membrane. The cover is by Kurt Swan and Murphy Anderson. This came out in February of 70. 70. Awesome. Yeah. Sonia and her therapist. I mean, that's a lot of money, man. I wish you would get better. That's the thing. These therapists, they don't want you to get better. Keep on paying me, you know? My therapist told me, you got OCD. I said, yeah, one cool dude. I'm out of here. I'm cured. Issue number 391, Linda Danvers, Superstar. Yeah, she's on the movie set. And everything is getting booby-trapped. Yes. Kurt Scheffenberger is on the pencils inside. March of 70. These are fun stories, man. Fun. This is how we bounce back out of the horror comics. With a little laughter, a little fun. Don't take yourself so seriously. Issue number 395. I'm staying alive. Those are the creatures that were on Krypton. Yes. And that ghostly figure, a Kryptonian thought beast. They're thought beasts. That's what I used to call my second girlfriend, Thought Beast. Don't ask me why. She had crazy thoughts. You know, she always has stupid ideas. You know, it's fall. She's like, let's go apple picking. I said, listen, Thought Beast. Why come everything you think of stinks? Issue number 397. The readers have sent in so many great ideas for me for a costume that I just don't know which one to pick. Look at those great costume ideas. Oh, yeah. She should have went with the pantsuit. I like that. I like that. That's pretty dandy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, your wife is also your ex-girlfriend. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I have to do this, Supergirl, because everything you touch dies. Look at the super horse is dead. Crypto, her super cat. Oh, man. Yeah. I know you're saying, Higgy, enough with the dad jokes. Hey. Oh. It's a dad theme. It's a dad theme in this video, all right? You know where I keep my dad jokes? In my dad base. Oh. I'm sure Hawkwoman is gonna. It's gonna be in my lodged in my windpipe like this. I'll be like, gah, gah. I'm like, she's had enough with me. I'm very happy with the Hawk's Nest though. Set up magnifique. Oh yeah, man. All right, Supergirl, Adventure Comics, issue number 400. That's 400, brah. Brah, you know how to count, brah? Yes. December of 1970. The cover's by Mike Sikowski. Sikowski and Hutch. And, yeah. This is the Black Flame. You can't see her face. Yeah, they're being very sneaky. You guys, have you guessed the unknown comic? Come on! Alright. Okay. This villain, first appearance, that's right, I said she, is a martial artist expertise. Yeah. Yeah. Can you guess the comic yet? What are you, stupid? What are you, dumb? Darn! And Adventure Comics, issue number 405. Where's my, I'm missing some. Who came in here and stole my comics? She's saying, are you all right? Can you hear me? I can hear you, murderess. I can hear you, murderess. Murderess? What are you, stupid? What are you, dumb? What do you get hit in the head over here? All right. Adventure Comics featuring Supergirl, issue number 414. Supergirl does have her spleen. Guys, you gotta listen to the Osmonds. The best. Crazy Horses? You guys gotta listen to it, man. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Listen. So just type in Crazy Horses Osmonds. You'll be thanking me. All right. Vortex is kidnapping the skyscrapers, and I'm helpless to stop him. Come on, Supergirl. You can break through that. Come on. All right, man. I love it. I love it. This is a cool cover right here. The Missing Witnesses. This is how they got rid of them. Adventure Comics, issue number 424. The Frozen Graveyard in Space. You know why they put fences around graveyards? Because people are dying to get in. Yep. As you can see, they picked this outfit for Supergirl. That's right. Yes, indeed. Actually, the therapist said, you have HD, and apparently I have 80 of them. This is Adventure Comics, issue number 419. Officer, I caught the thief. Arrest him. Are you crazy, Supergirl? There's no one there. That is supposed to be an invisible person. I can see right through him. Yep. I swear. He's there. If French people swear, do they say, pardon my English? Excuse me, pardon my English. The cop's like, I don't see him, copper. Where is he, Supergirl? Adventure Comics, issue number 391. Another movie set. We already saw that. I saw that. Okay, this one you didn't see. Adventure Comics, issue number 406. Suspicion. Nice cover, man. I know they're one and the same, and now to prove it. They know she is Linda Danvers. Yes. And Mike Sikowski and Dick Giordano on the cover. Suspicion. And I got this the other day. Issue number 407. She's like, I caught you. Nice. Sikowski on the cover with Giordano. This is a nice cover. Very nice. Very nice. Adventure Comics issue number 411. You can stop following me now, Supergirl. I'll be okay. Doesn't look like it there, little Joey. You forgot that green alien above you. Cool beans. Cool beans! There was no comic book memory Saturday. Shannon, the bass cannon, he was doing he was hanging out, doing his thing. Very busy weekend for him, doing gigs. He went to a con with his son. I'm jealous. And Rod was a little under the weather. Get better, pal. Have a nice big bowl of cool beans. fix you right up, Rod. And Adventure Comics, issue number 421. Great. You've tried to destroy us. Now, Supergirl, you must die. Look at that. She's got a sword. A sword. I wish I gotta start using my letter opener. I need some stuff in the mail. I need a package in the mail. A package in the mail. All right. And this one is Adventure Comics, issue number 408. You can see, you can't be here. You died more than 50 years ago. Did I? Mm-hmm. Yep. See her back there all creepy? What did the sushi say to the bee? Come on. He said, wasabi! That's bad, I know. Yeah, a couple more, then we're out of here. All right. Ugh. Oh, yeah, this is one of my faves. Adventure Comics issue number 412. Now, that's a sword. That's a letter opener. Look at that. Yep. It's a good thing. You notice all superheroes are good looking? Thank God. Who wants to look at an ugly superhero? You know? And that reminds me, when I was younger, I had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. My second girlfriend, the one I was telling you about, she was ugly. She was so ugly. She would walk into a room and the mice used to jump up on the chair. Adventure Comics, issue number 417. Stop, Supergirl. Don't save us. We want to die. Are you crazy? She's sucking them out. Pop. Nice. Man, I've been watching a lot of old school wrestling on like YouTube. Wrestling in the 80s was so entertaining, man. With Macho. Ooh, yeah. My all-time favorite wrestler, hands down, for entertainment value purposes, was Rowdy Roddy Piper. The best. The best. All right. Supergirl, issue number... These are big giant ones, Super DC Giants. Issue number... This is S24. S24. Anyone, S24. Bingo! And Adventure Comics issue 423. Justice League, Superman is the traitor. He is about to betray all of us. Look at Hawkman. He's like, what, where, what, how, when, how, who? Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to go over Aquaman. I'll go over Aquaman. I swear to God. Soon. And let's just hold it there. Hold it there. Let me show you. I did some art. Let me show you some art. Let's see. Did I ever show you this one? That's a barbarian. He's getting attacked. Watch your six there, barbarian. Let's see. I'm almost done with this pad. I go through pads, man. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hold on. Let's see. I showed you Crusher Creel. I mean, look. Good old bullet head. I mean, look at him. Nice pants. Oh, yeah. Great villain. Oh, here's a barbarian posing. Now say cheese. Say crush your enemy. Crush your enemy. All right. And let's see. I was starting to draw a guy that had a boar's head, like boar's head hand. There you go, boar's head. And I abandoned it because it's silly. And this is a barbarian climbing up a cliff face with a dagger in his mouth. That's what you do. They teach you that in barbarian class. Oh, look. See? Speaking of happy and joyous and free, look at this. Look at the heroes just hanging out. Hawkman's coming in. Hey, guys, what did I miss? Oh, nothing. Robin crapped his pants again. Robin. Superman. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Hanging out. Battling crime. And what else did I draw? I drew a barbarian pointing, going, hey, that's my sword. And, you know how it is. And let's see. Oh, I drew this. I was very proud of this. I drew this the other night, and I sent it out to Shannon and a couple of the guys. That's a barbarian. He is by the fire. And I colored it in. As you can see, the fire is reflecting off his sword and his helmet. He's got the early Conan helmet. Right? So I was very proud of that. I think that's it, guys. Oh, no, I don't know. This is some guy. I don't know what's going on. He's working on his dance moves. Oh, here's a samurai. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right. Now, the Unknown Comic. Anyone get it? Anyone get it? One of my favorite series is It is the first appearance of Lady Shiva, which appeared in Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter issue number 5. She's like, Hee-yah! Look at that. Lady Shiva. And she was going after... She has a twin sister, Cassandra, who got murdered. And she thought that Richard Dragon did it. Richard Dragon. Matt, don't call him Dick. Dick Dragon. Woo. So, but Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter, issue number 5. The Unknown Comic. Guys, thanks for playing. You win nothing. You win a date with Bill Cosby. Come here, Bill. What's your address? Just send me your address and Bill will show up. All right. Boom. Thanks for joining me. Oh, yeah. All right, man. Let's sing a song. Because we're happy. These are the Daves I know, and these are the Daves I know. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. I think I'm a little too hungry. I need to eat. All right. Whoa, my blood sugar is a little low. All right, man. Let's do this. Yes. Look how cool I am. I'm so cool. Joe Cool sitting by the water fountain. Thanks for playing The Unknown Comic. Did you guess it was the Lady Shiva chick? The real Captain America is Steve Rogers. The World Series champs was the Los Angeles Dodgers. We are spitting out comics like a Cuisinart. But you gotta read them because you'll get real smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.